guys, it's Nikki and welcome to this week's plan with me in my Erin Condren vertical. So for this week I'm going to be using the April Mystery Kit. The one that I have here is on premium mat and it is a mini kit. And then the other sheets that you guys saw were from the $2 Tuesday that was right before this mystery kit released. That's kind of like what inspired each other. And they are glossy. So I'm kind of mixing paper types here, but I think it worked out fine. Here in a second, I also go run and grab the hollow confetti header overlays because I had the glitter headers, but I didn't have them with the foiling. So I went ahead and I laid down my bottom washi, and I ended up doing this spread the same way that I had done. Ozzy is actually sniffing the mic. Anyway, so I ended up doing this spread the same way that I had done a previous one where I really loved how it turned out. So basically there is a ton of white space, there's a ton of this functional foil being used, and I just really like how that turns out every single time that I do it this way. I have plans to put more functional foil back into the shop. A lot of it had come down while I was upgrading all of the foil options. I'm so sorry, Ozzy is like right next to me panting. I don't know if the mic's going to pick that up, but if you can hear that, it's him. Anyway, so I want to work on more functional foil items for the shop. It's something I've already started designing, and I think I want to bring back a ton of scripts. You guys seem to really love those, and I miss having them as well. I do think I'm going to do them on premium matte instead of on the clear foil. I think they foil a lot better. Also, that's going to mess with me doing ready to ship, but I'm still trying to figure that process out. It's probably going to have to be that we'll end up going back to maybe kits will be ready to ship, but we'll have some other stuff that will push up the processing time a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to get that to work perfectly for us, but I do want to add some other things back into the shop, not just kits. I feel like our focus for the past little bit has all been kits, and I want to get back to, there's Ozzy's ball. I want to get back to some functional items, some overlay items, just a whole bunch of stuff. If you guys have anything you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments below. So I went ahead and I did my bottom washi as well as my date covers and my very first row of glitter headers as well as my header overlays. There is so much sparkle in this spread and I absolutely love it. I ended up doing another glitter header underneath that, and I did another one on top of that full box as well just to kind of even the spread out. And then I ended up putting in a daily tracker as well as a weekly tracker. Ozzy has another new ball that makes animal noises. That's what you guys just heard. And then I did use my extra full box down at the bottom because I don't find myself tracking a whole bunch of stuff recently. My daily tracker I end up using for Oz and I going to the LAKE. I can't say it right now because we did not go today. It is raining. And then I did a weekly tracker underneath that, and I was basically just tracking what Mom was foiling, and I am going to write that in here in just a second. I did go ahead and write everything in for this spread. That was the ball again, Ozzy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep him away from this long enough for me to do this voiceover, but he keeps finding that ball. Anyway, so I am going to go ahead and write in everything that's happening. It is currently Friday, so I'm incredibly behind on filming this or just on planning in general. But ready to ship is really constant. Like if we don't stay on top of, Mom and I, if we don't stay on top of every single thing, then things aren't ready by the day that they need to be ready by. So I kind of haven't had time, which is another thing we need to just kind of figure out this whole process. So I did a 3-heart checklist. That is from the sampler sheet from the $2 Tuesdays, and I wrote in ship April Mystery, which is the kit that I'm using here, invoices, and then package all open. I went ahead and did a bow header as well as a trash can icon, and I just wrote in trash and recycling. I love these sheets that have the icons as well as the sampler sheet. Honestly, I love all of them, and I think that they go so nicely with the kits. And if I had unlimited time, I would like to make these sheets for every single kit, but there's just no possible way. As I was doing this though, I was thinking that it has been a minute since we have done any of the Sparkle Luxe kits, which did include some items like this. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll do a Sparkle Luxe release here soon. Anyway, so I went ahead and did a full box. This one has just a really pretty geometric pattern in it. Went ahead and did another glitter header. I do like having the glitter headers for the separation in between things, if that makes sense. I also really like using the bow headers or just a piece of washi or the little swirlies that are on the sampler sheets as well. I find that using any of that for separation, I just really like. I also find that it breaks up my day a little bit. So here I am filling out that weekly tracker, and this is just what Mom was foiling for each day, and then I wrote that she's off on Saturday and on Sunday. I'm sorry, he's still panting into the mic. I have this ball like right underneath my arm trying to make it so that he can't get to it, but he keeps attempting to get to it. Anyway, I kept referencing that spread that I really liked the way that I had done it so that I could kind of make this a little bit similar, so that's why I keep flipping back. So I went ahead and I did a flag and I wrote in my HelloFresh delivery. I am so happy that I have HelloFresh back. I missed it so much. I missed it so much. So I actually made beef bulgogi tacos on Monday night when the box came, and oh my goodness, you guys, it was so good. I'm making myself hungry. Anyway, so underneath that, I did a piece of washi. I did an asterisk icon, and then I just wrote in cut $2 Tuesday. And then underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and do a gift box icon because for some reason I don't have a shipping box. And I want to go ahead and write in Happy Mail. I got in some dividers as well as a bunch of pins. The pen that I'm currently using is one that I had gotten in. These are from Couture Pens. And I swear that this pin was like made to go with this kit. It is so beautiful together. And I love how these write. I keep saying that, but it's true. So on Tuesday, I did my full box up at the very top. And then underneath that, I went ahead and did a glitter header as well as another one of those overlays. And then I'm going to take a laptop icon and write in $2 Tuesday listings. I didn't put those up until later on Tuesday. And this coming week, I'm going to do the regular schedule and get them up on Monday. Also, the one that we'll have for this coming $2 Tuesday is a larger release. We do have the sampler sheets that have a background as well as the solids and then the date covers and the scripts. Mom was actually foiling those today. So those will be available starting on Monday. And then underneath that, I went ahead and stuck in an alarm clock icon and just wrote in cut surf and mass print premium. So like I said, ready to ship is working really nicely. It's really nice to be able to zero out orders the way that we are. It's just that there's not much time for anything else. Everything is like ready to go. We've got like surf was finished on, let me think. Monday we finished all of $2 Tuesday, and then Tuesday we were able to finish all of the glossy surf collection. So to get all of that done in a day was great, but I had been mass printing it most of the weekend. And then Wednesday, we were able to get through most of Premium Matte, and then Thursday, we were able to get through Boho Glossy, and then Friday, which is today, we started on $2 Tuesday. So it is nice to be able to get through everything that way. I just worry that with a lot of the items that I'm wanting to do, that really just won't be an option for us to do that. And then also with $2 Tuesday. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I'll keep you guys updated. Anyway, I did a scalloped banner underneath all of that, as well as another glitter header. Went ahead and stuck in a quarter box and wrote in edit and upload vlog. Underneath that, I have the little bill icon, and I went ahead and wrote in Bill's DVC. And then I did a ton of laundry on Tuesday, so I wanted to use this script that says laundry today or naked tomorrow. That is one of my favorite scripts, and I think it is so cute. But that's kind of the thing that I'm wanting to offer on the premium matte sheets are all the scripts, like the fancy scripts that we used to have, as well as some of the more fun ones. And be able to offer those in all of the different foil colors that we have. So I'm going to try to figure it out. Otherwise, Ozzy is licking the mic. Otherwise, we may just have to up the processing times to, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 7 business days. I still think that that's pretty good. Anyway, moving over to Wednesday, I did stick down a flag. I went ahead and wrote in mass print boho glossy. Then I used one of these bow headers. I really love using the bow headers for separation as well. And I wrote in oops bags, buy one, get one free sale with an alarm clock icon. I mentioned I've got a lot more of those, but I've been getting emails ever since the sale. And it seems like a bunch of people didn't, I don't know how to word this. A bunch of people, instead of adding in like 2 bags and then using the code that was given, only did 1 bag. and then emailed me saying that they didn't do it right and that they wanted the free bag. Anyway, it really like has thrown off the count of what the extra ones would be that I would have. And then on top of that, I've got a bunch that didn't use a code, haven't emailed, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that they were trying to do the buy one, get one. So I'm having to go in and try to figure that out. So I can't put up the extra oops bags until after I can figure out everything that's going on with those orders and make sure like the number that we're going to have. But I do have more that will be going up, and we constantly mess things up. So that's something that I can do pretty frequently. Underneath that, I did an asterisk, and I went ahead and put in contacts plus registration. I did a tiny piece of washi, and over top of it, I just wrote in yoga 1 hour. Underneath that, I did a money bag, and I went ahead and wrote in premium mat order. That's another thing. When we're doing ready to ship, we are going through paper so quickly just because of the amount that is being printed constantly. But anyway, I went ahead and did a broom underneath that and did clean bathrooms. And then moving over to Thursday, I did my full box up top, went ahead and stuck in another, glitter header. Wrote in mortgage due, and I used this cute little house icon. Okay, nope, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm looking at my planner and just kind of reading off of what I did. So what I'm actually doing is putting down the rest of my full boxes. I had this moth box, and I wanted to make sure that it went side by side so it wasn't broken up. So I went ahead and put that down on Saturday and Sunday, and then I kept the sticker for Friday stuck to the back of my hand for way too long, if we're being honest. I did my glitter headers directly underneath that, and now apparently I'm just not going to have you guys in frame. I am so sorry. I promise I'm going to move it up in just 1 second. I realized what was happening and I scooted it up. Also, my camera is about to cut off, so you guys are going to see that in just a second right after I realized what I was doing. So I went ahead and still don't have you guys in frame. There we go. So I went ahead and stuck down a glitter quarter box, a grocery cart, and put in grocery run. I didn't need a ton of stuff, but I did need some snacks. Underneath that, I did another glitter header, 3-heart checklist, and I wrote in listings, film and upload, and design. And then I did one of the little swirlies underneath that. This is something that I really want to do full sheets of because I love using these so much. They probably wouldn't have a background. They would just be on the white paper, but I would be able to do all the different colors. So underneath that, I did another box and just wrote in me time. I used the icon that has the face mask. Moving on to Friday, I did another 3-heart checklist and wrote in Facebook coupon, newsletter, and emails. I had gotten a bit behind on the emails, but I'm pretty sure I've responded to everybody at this point. I went ahead and put in another scallop banner, a computer icon, and then reships and post office drop. Also, if you are not a part of the Facebook group and you would like to participate in the sale, that is going on until Sunday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to head on over, you can grab that code. We are doing 30% off until Sunday. I went ahead and stuck in that other full box, and then underneath that I put in a little grocery cart icon, but it's a shopping cart, I guess. And I wrote in Pier 1 and Home Goods. I was looking for a few items for out here in the living room as well as in my bedroom. Stuck down a camera icon and wrote in Film Plan with Me's, which is what I'm currently doing right now. I'm doing the voiceover for this one, but then I've got a few more that I want to film. I am doing some design work tonight as well. Underneath that, I'm going to do a bow header and then write in YouTube binge. It has been a day, and I need some me time tonight. It's already almost 8 o'clock as I'm saying that, but I want to at least have a glass of wine and try to catch up on some of my videos before I go to bed. So moving over to Saturday, I'm going to put in design with a laptop. I want to get a ton of design work done, mostly this functional stuff that I keep talking about. I really want to get some of that done. I'm going to go ahead and put in a flag and write in ink delivery, waiting on that. I also have another printer coming on Monday. I'm going to go ahead and put in one of those swooshies and then a swooshies. What's that called? Flourish? A flourish? I like swooshy better. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a glitter header underneath that, and then this house needs to be cleaned. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to go ahead and stick in a quarter box as well as a little cleaning icon and write in deep clean. Underneath that, I'm going to do another computer and just write in mass print. I need to print all weekend, but I am waiting on that new printer, so we'll see what happens with the one that I have right now. It may be that I'm not able to do everything I want, but underneath that, I'm going to stick in a bow icon and just write in edit and upload. I'm hoping to get quite a few videos up this coming week now that Mom's back, but over on Sunday, I'm going to do a 3-heart checklist. I want to write in mass print, $2 Tuesday, and finish designs. I'm hoping I can get a ton of design work done this weekend while I'm mass printing. If you guys have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see in the shop as far as foil functional goes, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll keep an eye on them. Underneath that, I'm going to do another bow header, put in an asterisk, and write in film plan with me's. I need to continue filming more plan with me's. And then underneath that, I'm going to write in Disney dining reservations. That is something I need to get done this weekend. I should have done that like 2 weeks ago, and I've not even gotten started on the Disney dining reservations for when I'm going in September. You can book them, I think, 6 months out, and I haven't done it yet. But underneath that, I'm going to do another swooshy and put in a trash icon, and I'm going to go ahead and write in trash and recycling. I try to get that all together on Sunday night, even though it doesn't really need to go out until Monday night, but I try to go through everything. Anyway, so that is the finished spread. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and zoom you guys out. I'm so sorry. I could not keep the ball away from Ozzy anymore. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I'm standing on the opposite end of the room. But anyway, so this is how the spread turned out. I really love it. I like this style of planning a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time.